you might as well leave. There's no reason for you to be here. We are Ghostbusters Virginia. We are your friendly neighborhood Ghostbusters. We are the busters of any GHOST. And we are also an officially federally registered 501c3 charity organization. So not only are we a bunch of nerds, but we're out here doing it for a good cause. Currently, we are registered partners with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So unless you have a problem with helping kids locally who really, really need it, I highly suggest you take a moment to stop by our Facebook page, because we've always got something really, really cool going on that either helps that organization specifically or the community, because that's what we're all about. So we are here for you people, me, my partners. So thanks again for coming out, supporting the show, supporting us, supporting good causes. Also, quick shout out, we've got, I don't know how many of you are local to Tidewater. Some of us are traveling from Richmond. There is a really awesome show coming up next week in Richmond called Heroes Assemble. Every bit of that also goes to a good cause. So while we're all a bunch of like-minded nerds, we also just like to help where we can. So if you get a chance and you're local to the area, please check that out. Meanwhile, I'm not here to talk about how awesome we are. I'm here to talk about how awesome some of the costumes are that we saw here today. So, who's ready to start the official cosplay contest?
Wait, before we get started, maybe, Jamie, we should talk a little bit about what kind of prizes are up for grabs.
You mean what's for stake?
What's at stake?
What is at stake? Well, first of all, for the top prize winner, we have a $75 gift card to somewhere uncertain. I knew what it was about 5 minutes ago. I don't know what it is now, but it's $75 worth of goodness. Not to mention, each tier has free passes for next year's Tidewater Horror Con. So if you thought this was going to be the last, you're wrong. You're just dumb wrong. Because there's going to be more. That being said, there's also a bunch of free t-shirts involved. So if you guys like swag, you got swag. You want it, we got it. So, was that good enough for you, Chairman?
That passes.
Okay. That being said, if we could start a very organized line, I don't think that's going to be too hard, of our few cosplayers we have here today. Actually, let's go ahead and come up here. Let's start off on this side, and let's give the audience a really good view of the awesomeness that you guys have brought.
All right, cosplayers, come on up.
Don't be shy. Now, while we don't bite, you guys look like you might, so please just slowly. Well, a little bit quicker than that. This is not the PBS that I remember. So first up, are you two guys together? You doing it together? Come on up. Let's talk to you a little bit. Yeah, watch yourself. Oh gosh. Are you vibrating? It's a fan. I'm a fan.
Are you in need of medical assistance?
You got a little something.
All right. Well, so why don't you guys tell us a little bit about your costumes?
So my friend came up with the idea for us being
Zombie Teletubbies. That looks exactly like what you are.
But what we call them is Teletubbies.
Teletubbies?
That's perfect.
Your parents let you talk like that? Well, hold on. Well, I got a question. Exactly how old are you guys?
My sister's 10 and I'm 8.
10 and 8 years old, and look at how cool this is.
Obviously, parenting done right.
Now, where did you guys? That's all for you guys. Where did you guys come up with the idea for these really cool costumes? Because I'm about to throw up.
So my dad has a website called Splatterhouse Studios, and he actually has a vendor in the vendor room. And he made these costumes.
Shameless plug. Vendor in the vendor room. If you guys get a chance, check it out.
Splatterhouse Studios. Thank you.
And he made these costumes. He started making these costumes about 2 months ago. And he came up, and our friend came up with the idea of making Teletubbies.
Well, that's super cool. We really appreciate you guys coming up here because it takes a lot of bravery, not only to be able to put this together, but to put yourself out here for all these wonderful people. Can we get a round of applause
Yeah.
for the Teletubbies? This is the new TikTok dance. Y'all take note. Thanks a lot, guys. We appreciate it. Can you get down?
Let's make
like
sure
that?
nobody injures
Go
himself.
make sure they get
exiting
down.
stage.
They walk like nightmares. It's fantastic. I love it.
Yep. All right, next up, come on down.
Yes.
Come on, a little bit down with this way, right over here. Dead center stage.
Do your words heard, yeah, on the catwalk. On the catwalk, yeah. You're not feeling it, I'm so sorry.
So first of all, what's your name?
Michelle.
Michelle, what are we looking at here today? It's super cool.
It's my own snake demon.
Snake demon, and what was the inspiration for this snake demon that is giving me certain feelings?
Well, I like demons. They're a lot of fun. They like to play with people, bend the rules. And I have a good friend who is a prosthetic maker down here in Chesapeake, Virginia. And he made the prosthetic, and I fell in love with it. He gave me a copy, and I painted it about 2 years ago. And I've been looking for the perfect outfit to wear with it and create a whole character. And that's what I do, is I take different pieces, put them together, and come up with my own unique, one-of-a-kind characters.
Well, I think there's something really, really cool to be found in originality, and it would be an understatement to say I'm not going to be having nightmares later, but dreams. Not awkward. So, do you have a name for your character?
Oh, what did we decide on was best? Slithia.
Slithia. Let's get a round of applause for Slithia.
Yeah.
Where'd you get those at?
I used to get a lot of contacts from Honey Love online and my prescription. These are very, very comfortable and they're prescription, which is nice.
Fantastic. I love it.
I give all credit to anyone who has the bravery to stick something in their eyeball so willy-nilly. So,
I do costuming as well outside of, bust and ghost, but I can't do the whole poking myself in the eye thing. Good on you, man.
let's give one more round of applause for Slithia. She's a snake.
Next up.
Now, I'm already intrigued because, needless to say, at no surprise to you guys, I might be a little bit of a nerd. So it looks like we got some Star Wars inspiration going on here.
We do.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about your character and what you got going on?
My character is the always infamous, never boring, always charming Captain Rishi.
She's never boring. Never boring. Let's clap. You guys are being boring. She's not being boring for you.
As well as my sidekick, Charlie. He's a little shy.
Well, so what can you tell us about how this costume came together?
Well, it's actually, my sister normally does all of the Star Wars Twilight-y stuff, but she convinced me during quarantine to try it. I liked it, and we found a headpiece online, painted it up, and I put on a pirate costume because it seemed like the cool thing to do.
Just a little bit of a space pirate. That's
Yes.
cool. That's usually how things turn out. You just try it a little bit and you
Yeah.
accidentally like it.
You got the Han Solo belt there
Yes,
going on
I
and
do.
all that. Looks like-
So, just out of curiosity, and I'm not trying to put you on the spot, I mean, it looks like you put a lot of this together yourself,
Yes,
correct?
I did.
Well, and walk me through that process.
I do all kinds of sewing, costuming, painting, and usually when I get bored and stressed, I'm gonna paint something. So, painted this guy first. This is one of the Galaxy's Edge ones. And then when I got this in my hands, this started out blue, and now it is far from it.
And what is that made out of?
It's latex.
Latex, okay, so you're probably a little steamy under there.
It's not too bad.
Not too bad, okay, that's super cool. So, needless to say, this is not your first rodeo.
No.
Right on. Well, is there anything else you'd like to tell us about your custom character?
No, I think I'm good.
Awesome. Well, let's get a round of applause for the Twilight. And also a big round of applause just for creativity, because not one thing I've seen here so far hasn't been some wild custom character, and that blows me away. You guys rock. Last but certainly not least, if you would please take your place on the stage. We got a gentleman over here. First of all, what's your name and what are we looking at?
I don't know. I'm Elizabeth, and it's just a gothic costume I put together today.
So you don't know what you are. It's okay. We can figure it out together.
Just the spoopy peoples?
Well, and what was your inspiration today? Just trying to fit the mood?
Halloween, and I like gothic stuff, so just put it together.
Well, and I think if anything deserves a round of applause, especially at a place here today. It's spooky season, y'all. I'm sorry. I can't remember if I asked or not. What was your name? Elizabeth. Let's get a round of applause for Elizabeth's bravery for coming up here today. Putting herself out here for you guys. Thanks so much. We really appreciate it. If you all wouldn't mind sticking around for just a hot second, we're going to do a little bit of deliberation.
You gotta put our heads together. And we're back. How you guys doing?
We've made some sort of decision. I don't know if it's a good decision. It's probably a bad decision. First of all, can I just say I'm absolutely appalled, because the thing that I hate the most about this situation is how absolutely difficult you guys make my life. Today absolutely sucks now because of you, and that's only because each and every one of you is 110%, 200%, I might be willing to say, talented. And above all, brave, because it takes a lot, not only to put in the craftsmanship, but to put on the costume and then come up here and put yourself out in front of all of these people. So just one more time, can I get a round of applause for the absolute bravery that it took these people? All right, that's enough. Hold it, guys, calm down. First of all, I liked it better when you were quiet. For third place, can I get a drum roll, please? I don't have a live band. It's up to you guys. Come on, give me a drum roll. For third place, we've got Pirate Twi'lek. What do we have for Johnny? For third place, you will not only be getting a free pass to next year's con, you will also get an official Tidewater Horror Con t-shirt. If we do not have your size, we are going to, and same for all of our contestants, if we sold a lot. If for some reason we don't have your size, the con will special order one just for you. So hold on to all of this information and do with it what you want.
And let us not forget a free Frightmare ticket in the package as well.
I don't know what that is.
That is, Frightmare is a local horror-themed walkthrough, haunted house sort of thing. Go there.
So if you guys are feeling spooky, make sure to check out Frightmares this spooky season. Thanks so much, Brad. And And let me just say also, because the decision was as complicated as it was, if for some reason you do not win today, please do not let that discourage you. Because the thing that makes this the most fun for us is being able to see all of your talent and creativity. And I can't tell you how disappointed I would be if we did this again next year and I didn't see you for some reason. Next, for second place, we've got
The Teletubbies, come on down!
no, wait, if you're gonna come up, you gotta do the dance. You really gonna make me just look dumb up here by myself? I'm the only one doing the dance.
We have self-respect.
There it is, all right. For second place, we've also got a 2-day pass for next year, as well as the free pass to, what was that thing?
Frightmare.
Frightmare is exactly what I was gonna say, thank you. So.
And also a t-shirt.
And also t-shirts. And since we got a double here, let's make sure, we're gonna get you guys straight, make sure that we have a t-shirt for both of you guys, because you just blew us away here today. Do you have thumbs? Can you hold this? Can I just put that in there? I'm just gonna put that in your mouth, okay? There you go. Good job. Let's get a round of applause for the Teletubbies.
Well worth it.
Give them a second to vibrate themselves off stage. You go, bird. Last, but certainly not least, because I mean it's literally first. It's first place. Let's get a final round of applause. This is a moment of suspense. Are you guys feeling it? So suspenseful right now. For our first place, we've got passes for next year's con. We've got passes for that other thing that David keeps talking about.
The Frightmare.
You remember. And then also a $75 gift card to some unnamed place that I already forgot. Can you guys tell I'm a professional? I may have a lot of personal problems, but I'm a total professional when it comes to my job.
He has personally been up since 4 a.m. yesterday.
David,
so-
what are we doing?
Oh, wait, sorry. All right. First place goes to, drum roll, come on. There, come on.
Snake Demon, come on down!
Snake demon.
Is a snake demon like a snake You absolutely earned it. We really, really appreciate everyone coming out here today. And like I said, please don't disappoint me because I will find you. So if you didn't win here today, please make sure you come out next year because we want to see you. So let's get one last final round of applause for everyone who came out and showed their guts today. The Teletubbies literally had their guts hanging out for you. Thanks, everybody. That was the official Tidewater Horror Con cosplay contest. Y'all have a great night. Tip your waitress, and we'll see you tomorrow.
We're here all weekend, whether you like it or not.